Good morning everyone. Today in this video we will fight against the advanced character of our world around us, and today we will try to discuss the issue as follows. The issue is how to play well the geopolitical chess. We know that politics can be regarded as a sort of a game between communities, between people and governments, between states, between states and corporations nowadays, banks, or between corporations, or between banks and corporations. We have very sophisticated networks of connections, influences, and briefly, dependencies. Let's say like this: legal and illegal. And all of these elements, they uh, they are the parts, components, let's say components of the geopolitical chess game. We are all in, and people who have some influence on this game, because don't be fooled, single citizen has no influence. Yeah, maybe sometimes he has when he kills influential politician or some CEO of the company, and stops for instance march of some party or faction to the government, like it happened in 1960 in Japan when Inejiro Asanuma was killed by 17 years old Otoya Yamaguchi, but it happens rarely. So, average inhabitant or citizen of the country has no influence on the geopolitical chess. It's true. So, how to play them well? It's simple. If we look state-wise, country-wise, one should say that country should follow simple rules. The elite ruling this country, I mean politicians, sharks of the business, influential people, people of the culture, and so on all together. So ruling elite should look at the interests of the nation, and thanks to this, the interest of the state in the current situation is formed. There are different interests: economical, political, and these are the two main. I would say they actually cover everything. And the good example of nowadays in Europe, I don't want to go far because this movie would last forever, are currently Hungary. Why Hungary? Because you see, there is a argument on the east, from the eastern border of Poland, between two countries, and Hungary actually keeps their business with their main trading partners on the east, and doesn't listen the recommendations, or even or even mandates of uh, canceling the business with this big country in Eastern Europe. Hungary doesn't care. They simply follow their own path because they know that the most important is to have as much as possible functional economy and as much as possible functional state. It goes together, plus as much as possible functional army. Then, if you are strong and you really and you stand on your legs well, no one will kick you. Because, okay, as always, I quote Clausewitz. I will briefly summarize it. You are attacked because you are weak, and you are the one who provoked attacker to attack you. Simple. And also, playing well geopolitical chess also has a lot to do with preserving your own values and your own culture. So your elite and also a government who takes care of their own country and their own people prevents them from being imposed into such detrimental ideologies like green agenda, gender studies, and other neo-Marxist crap that many societies are infiltrated nowadays. Like recently killed patriotic Prime Minister of Japan Shinzo Abe. He in 2016 also withdrew all money from Japanese budget for gender studies and promotion of the Sikh ideologies at the Japanese universities. Very good movement. I would like other governments and countries to follow, because feeding people with such Sikh ideologies is actually putting your nation to the grave, nothing else, historical grave. Also, playing well geopolitical chess is also taking care of your own heritage and cultivating it. History, culture, traditions, language, if you have original, because not every nation has original language, and promoting your own people to allow them to achieve influential positions in many institutions, also international one, from which they can lobby for their own community. This is a really sophisticated matter, playing geopolitical chess. But I gave you only a little bit of taste, a little sample of moves that good governments and good ruling elite plus government plus influential people plus people of culture, so entire ruling elite of the country and nation, what they can do to play geopolitical chess well and to win the game for them all the time, and to live in a better conditions, being in a safer position, and being also influential. Because countries we can divide into two groups: countries that are dependent on the other countries and they are exploited, and countries that make other countries dependent on them and exploit them. Who do you want to be? Whom do you want to be? You decide. Take care, have a nice day, bye.